On November 19th, 2018, the accused was found unconscious at the Millhaven institution. He required immediate medical care. The condition was not as a result of an interaction with staff or fellow inmates. The accused was rushed to the Kingston General Hospital Emergency Department by ambulance, being escorted by 2 correctional officers from the Correctional Services of Canada. The accused was in leg restraints and handcuffed in front. The accused was initially cooperative, and handcuffs were removed to permit the accused to use the washroom. When the accused exited the washroom, before he could be re-handcuffed, the accused reached out, grabbed one of the officers' firearms, pulling it from its holster. The officers reacted immediately, and during the struggle, the officers had his firearm pointed at both of them. They were able to finally keep the gun pointed towards the ground. In the process, during the struggle, the firearm was discharged, and the bullet traveled along the ground and struck a male victim in the emergency department. The officers were then able to gain control of the accused on the ground, and the accused at that point fired another round during the struggle, and it struck the wall. Additional correctional officers who were present at the hospital with another offender responded, and the firearm was secured, and the accused was brought under control with the assistance of the Kingston General Hospital security staff. The Kingston Police were called, and the accused was immediately arrested upon their arrival for attempted murder. The accused was transported to the police station, where he was held to attend a bail hearing the following day, which is obviously today. The 32-year-old accused name is Corey Ryan Ward, currently under the Correctional Service of Canada jurisdiction. He is charged with 3 counts of attempted murder, disarmed peace officer, aggravated assault, possession of a weapon for dangerous purpose, and 3 counts of discharged firearm with intent to wound or endanger life.
So the inmate's in leg irons and handcuffs. The officers that are dealing with him, at the hospital would make a threat risk assessment in terms of themselves, in terms of the behavior of the inmate, what the request is, how things are, and then take the necessary precautions. So to suggest, beyond, obviously the officers at the time that made the decision, they always maintain sight and sound of the inmate. So that's a requirement for them on any escort. Based on the action they took, they must have felt at the time that he was in a state of mind that he was being reasonable and not being resistive or confrontational at all. So they allowed him to use the washroom, maintain that contact, and then went to put the hand restraints on. I have personally talked to the officers. Some of our managers have. I know that they take this very seriously. This is a significant event for them, for the hospital staff, for everybody that was in that vicinity. So, they are very concerned, about the victim and about those members of the public that were around for that incident. And I think that by their diligent response to it, they're showed their level of concern. I mean, there would be grave concern once somebody attempts to take your firearm.
The emergency department itself has about 40 stretcher spaces. The area where this happened was our major acute resuscitation area, which is 9-bed section of the emergency department that typically would also have between 2 and 5 patients in stretchers in the hallway, depending on how crowded we were. It was a very crowded evening last night, and there would typically be at least 10 to 15 staff working directly in that area at any given time.
The staff in the vicinity of the incident, are they back to work today? What's the process for that?
Many of them are back to work. Nursing staff particularly came back on shift today. Because of variability of shift schedules, obviously not everyone came in today, but I can say there's been a tremendous effort on the part of the hospital to reach out to all the members of the care team who were involved in yesterday's incident to provide support as needed. That included having representation from our employee assistance program on site last night before people went home, included informal and formal debriefing opportunities for staff involved both last night and during the day today, and the hospital will be conducting more broad high-level critical incident review of this situation, including representation from Kingston Police and Correctional Services of Canada and others.